2, 1.
Hey y'all, and welcome to Crown Television. I'm your host, Teri J, and tonight we're going to discuss Joseline's Cabaret, Season 3, Las Vegas, The Reunion, Part 1. That's a lot, right? Stay tuned.
Welcome to Vegas, baby. I want you to come and pay me. Give me the money, give me diamonds, give me rubies, baby. Take me on that trip. I wanna go shopping. Get on your knees and beg me, please, to let you in me. I wanna ride it, baby. I wanna ride it, baby. I wanna ride it, baby. I wanna ride it. I wanna ride, I wanna ride. I wanna ride, I wanna ride. I wanna ride, I wanna ride. I wanna ride, I wanna ride.
So, as we discussed, I'm going to be discussing Joseline's Cabaret, The Reunion, Part 1 for Season 3, Las Vegas. I wasn't able to watch The Reunion when it came out the first night, but what I did notice was before I could even, and I don't watch reviews before I watch the show, I like to input my own unbiased opinion about the show and not be misled by anything that anyone else says to try to taint or tarnish my mind. I like to have fresh thoughts. But what I saw across the group chats and things were the fact that the reunion itself was only recorded for about 10 minutes. The rest of it was a bunch of behind the scenes jargon and everything like that. But the way I see it is, from what we're told, the reunion isn't going to offer a lot of dialogue. So probably the most dialogue you're going to get is in the beginning while the girls are in the dressing rooms, when they talk about what girls they have beef with and what their thoughts are and what they're feeling. You may not get that the rest of the reunion. So I thought this was a perfect time to talk about what the girls were feeling pre-reunion, pre-going on stage, and just make the shit pop. Here is the review for the reunion. Get back, get a drink, roll your blunts, and let's discuss, okay? All right, let me get my drink too. Sometimes you have to take lemons and make lemonade, or orangeade, or limeade, or whatever. Anyway, so at the beginning of the episode, it showed the Joseline Cabaret performance, and it had Joseline, and she was performing welcome to Vegas, baby, yeah, baby. That song, I don't know, I have not gotten tired of it yet, obviously. But that was a performance at the beginning of the show. The girls, after Joseline started off, the girls came out, and by girls, I mean Diamond, Raven, Lollipop, and Jordan. They all came out, and in the background, the ladies looked a bit stiff. For me, they seem to be moving a little bit slow. I don't know, it might not have been a lot of stage room for them to do a whole lot. Why it is an official show or tour, and there's still no routine, why they're still freestyling and there's no routine is beyond me. So that was a good little performance, but really not really. I'm trying to figure out how they're going to city after city doing this type of deal and it not get a little dry. And y'all all know the drill when it comes to Zeus and their reunions now. When it's that time for the cast to pull up, they pull up in the black SUVs, and I already showed y'all a little bit how it goes in slow motion. It's like, except this time it was a little bit different. It was more like, something like that. I laughed my ass off at just the introduction. I'm sorry. I find little things to entertain me. Y'all know the slow-mo of the ladies walking in. So what they do is they start showing the ladies in their dressing room, getting their hair and makeup done, and they have the ladies section off in separate groups, obviously, or we probably would never got to the show. But first they show Amber and Lexi Blow in hair and makeup getting ready. And they discuss who they got beef with. Lexi Blow says she got beef with K Capri because K Capri spoke on her kids. Now, I did see that live because I be watching all their lives, and K Capri did speak on Lexi Blow kids, which was kind of a low blow for Lexi Blow because Lexi Blow don't even fight. But y'all, we all know K Capri do the most. They cut to the next group of girls, which is really just K Capri and Riri in makeup. And of course, K Capri is blowing it down per usual. And they discuss with Riri how she got tea on Lexi Blow from her house mom. Wait, pause. First of all. Now, crown time. I know I could have Googled this, but for some reason, I don't think Google would have put it in the layman's terms that I can remember it in. So, YouTube, put in the comments, what the fuck is a house mom? All right? Never been a stripper before, don't know the lingo. Okay, back to the show. Anyway, what they are saying is that the house mom said that Lexi Blow was working at the same club that K Capri now works in, and word around the curb is Lexi Blow was around there selling ass. But that's just what we have heard from K Capri. Then the next group of girls, they show Miss Wet Wet, Jordan, and Gaia. And I noticed they put 3 non-problematic ladies in the same room, even though Gaia and Wet Wet did have a fight. They aren't the ones that have carried on beef for months and months at a time. They aren't the one yelling on sight to each other. So those 3 are just kind of, you know, around for the show. And Wet Wet refers to K Capri as a wild animal running around. And of course, Gaia interjects and said, well, God made the animals, and some of the animals are nicer than people. And I agree with Miss Wet Wet that some of the animals wait till you get a wild animal that will eat your ass. Like, that's what I'm calling her. You could tell Wet Wet cool. She don't want no smoke with Gaia, but you could tell if Gaia really wanted Wet Wet still, like, still not playing no games. So they cut back to K Capri, saying she's sick of being clowned on the internet about being a man, being a lesbian, being bald, being angry, being loud, being delusional, being a puppet. Right. So she didn't say all that shit. I added some stuff, but she's just tired of the internet. She's sick of y'all. Then they cut to the dream team, which is Diamond's no Lisa Ray and her bald-headed cousin Ebony, who is sporting some blinged out finger waves tonight, aka Raven, and Candy on a Stick, aka Beyonce couldn't kneel for. Okay, they're all speaking on who they got issues with. And K Capri and Lollipop seems to have the biggest beef out of everybody, which I would have never guessed. I know they didn't like each other on the show, but it seemed like there was some other beefs on the show that were more highlighted. But these 2 right here, like, they seem to really be extremely upset and extremely ready to get their hands on each other. So we know it's Lollipop and K Capri. And then Amber and Diamond got beef, of course. And then Amber and Raven also have beef. So they're all speaking about the people they have beef with. Then they cut back to Amber and Lexi Blow. And girl, I didn't even know or realize that Henny was in the room. I forgot she was on the damn show. Because only reason that reminded me she was speaking, and she let it be known she had an issue with Diamond. I never knew they had beef before, but good job, Henny, for trying to get you a storyline on the 12th hour. I ain't mad at you. Diamond got issues with Lexi Blow, and a couple of girls are trying to insinuate something ripe about Lexi Blow. Now, I've heard it from K Capri, now I'm hearing it from Diamond, that there is something, you know, not right. So, and they're also saying how they hate Amber and that Amber is an actor. And I did see Amber on divorce court. I'm just pointing that out. I do feel sorry for Amber for what Ballistic Beats did. If the alleged things are true, that he really did jump into a fight between her and Joseline. But honestly, I can't feel but so sorry for her. She was bullying all of the people that don't even try to fight on the show. She was bullying Miss Wet Wet. She was bullying Chanel So. She was clearly being a puppet for Joseline and doing what Joseline in production said until the tables flipped on her. She was the reason I didn't even know if I wanted to watch the show or not at first, because she was just doing too much. So the way the tables turned is funny. So switch it back to Riri and K Capri. And we find out that Riri was kicked off the tour We don't know why. Word on the curb is Riri was not invited to go on the Joseline Cabaret tour because she has been using Joseline's makeup artist, Joseline's connections. She's been doing music videos and been around some of the same people personally that Joseline's been around. And Joseline, you know, don't like no come up type shit. So also, I want to point out that Diamond is still saying the fucking N-word. Somebody please whip her ass. I don't care who. Then Raven bring up Riri and call her lockjaw. And I do agree. Riri's sitting there like, I don't know if she just got her dimples repierced or what, but she's like, shh, I don't know why I was kicked off the tour, but you know, you just do what you can. You just do what you can. Now, how you gonna suck a dick if you can't even talk? I don't understand. Amber finally says she has a problem with Joseline for saying the N-word after she had just beat Diamond ass for doing the same thing. And you notice, you don't really hear Amber doing a whole lot of talking, not the way some of the other girls are. They finally cut to the host, Janisa John, and another young lady named Brittany Renner. I don't know who she is, but I was so relieved to find out that she really does watch the show. And that's what we need. Hosts on the Zeus network shows that actually watch the fucking shows. Excuse me while I sip. You can sip too, feel free. In the past, we've had people host these reunion shows that have never watched any of the shows. Case in point, the real fans don't have to go to a trailer, brush up on their episodes real quick, and then make a pie chart of all of the characters' faces as a cheat sheet so they can try to figure out who's who. That is not what we need. We need a real fan. So Brittany Renner, I don't know who the fuck she is, but she's a real fan. She has been watching this thoroughly. Finally, somebody can come with some real questions. Yeah, I was referring to Claudia Jordan. I don't like that bitch. Then cut to
You gotta go. I just wanna fuck, I just wanna fuck, I just wanna fuck.
She didn't get the memo. She just wants to fuck. And she just had on her Gucci bra and panties set see-through, very sexy, solo, just reminding y'all bitches once again that she in the building. After Joseline's performance, 30 minutes into the episode, Janisa John finally comes out in her purple metallic dress. Brittany Renner comes out, and they take about 5 more minutes of her time to ask each other questions like, how do you feel? No, how do you feel? How do you feel? No, how do you feel? Do you want to know how I fucking feel? Get to the goddamn motherfucking point. That's how I feel. Okay? Finally, they bring out the ladies, and we are not surprised that Diamond, Raven, Lollipop, and K Capri have on tennis shoes and boots. And then, by the way, before I get to the next person, can you guys guess who I'm commemorating my Joseline's Cabaret look to today? All right. Y'all probably already know. Anyway, not surprised that Wet got London and Paris hanging out. Not surprised that Riri is sitting there looking like a Jessica Simpson stunt double. Okay, now that's gonna have to land. I am not surprised that Riri is sitting there looking like a Jessica Simpson stunt double. I'm gonna get that right, because I mean that shit. So Janisa introduced all the ladies to Brittany. And I'm not going to go over the looks of the reunion this review. I'm going to do it on the next review, because on this portion of the reunion, half of the ladies have on their fighting clothes. They don't have on the clothes or the outfit they plan on really wearing to the reunion. And I prefer to review when everybody's all glam. Anyway, Brittany starts off by saying there's tension and she's sweating. And I'm like, of course, like, girl, why are you sweating? And why would you be surprised that there's tension? Like, damn, Zeus done gave you some too? Renner asks if anyone wants to resolve anything. And Lexi Blow says she does, because to her, it's not that serious. And Lollipop chimes in and says, oh, it's very serious. And for some reason, I really think Lollipop is about that shit. Even in the dressing room, Diamond was like, I'm gonna beat her, I'm gonna beat everybody else, I'm gonna do. And Raven was just making jokes, ha ha ha, hee hee hee, goofy. And Lollipop won't say a fucking word. And the person that ain't doing none of that rah-rah shit is usually the crazy one. After that, K Capri said that Lollipop and them pop a lot of shit on the internet. And Lollipop says that K Capri is the one that be popping shit on the internet. So they both had said on site when they see each other. So they both got up simultaneously and went towards each other. Crash. Fighting, throwing blows, and I can't tell who won because everybody jumped up. Raven and Diamond jump up, they fighting. I think Amber fighting. I saw Henny throwing some licks in there too. Basically, everybody was on the stage fighting except Lexi Blow, Riri, Wet Wet, Jordan, and Gaia. There's licks being thrown. There's punches, fists. No wigs yet, as of yet. Security goes to break up Lollipop and K Capri. And K Capri starts kicking her legs, trying to mud stomp a hoe. So then it shows that Lollipop fell off the stage. She must have tried running up on K Capri and didn't realize it won't even shit to run on. I don't care how high Joseline got you, you cannot fly. Pipe down. It's still going down. The show, they show scenes for the next show, the reunion, part 2, and finally Joseline Hernandez enters the fucking building. And they show a clip of her reminding the girls for the zillionth time. You will be nowhere if it were not for me. You $2 hoes should be grateful to share the stage with me. I give you bitches a chance. I give you bitches a platform to stand on. You should be grateful to be up here with me. The next episode shows Joseline running up on Amber just to not swing in a pure Carry-On Franklin fashion. And then there's just more fighting and more drama. And finally, the Zoo CEO, Lumiere, had enough. He told the ladies to sit the fuck down, shut the fuck up, because we can't get nothing done this way. So it must gonna get pretty rowdy. Like I said, you might have caught most of the dialogue you're going to get in this very first installment. Questions? Well, before questions, drinks. Yes, Miss Wet Wet, cause I stay wet, never dry. Meet London and Paris, yes. Anyway, what do y'all think about this installment of the reunion? Everybody talking shit. Who do y'all think won between K Capri and Lollipop? And do you think that Zeus will have show Amber giving Joseline Hernandez a beatdown the way Mimi False should have? Or how many parts of the reunion do you think it will be? So put your answers down in the chat. And please, for the love of God, somebody tell me what the fucking house mom is. It sounds like a madam or a pimp. This was my review of Joseline's Cabaret Season 3, The Reunion, Episode 1. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment on the commentary, give me your thoughts to some of the questions I'm asking throughout the video. We'll be here next time to try to review what's left of the reunion. Until then, we're all about our clowns and never about them clowns. Have a good night. Peace out.
I know that you feeling, baby. I know that you need a baby. This shit is so epic, baby. It's style the shit right, baby. My bitches is battle, baby. You gotta pay way up, baby. You know what it is, so baby, let's get